moving on, we have, are you ready for this? I am going to introduce to you, a very busy person. So a former speech language pathologist of 13 years. Listen to this. A mom of 4, including twins, can you even imagine, trading in, juggling multiple jobs and long hours to stay home with her newborn and her twins and pursue her huge, not just a passion, like a contagious, obsessive compulsive passion for health and wellness. After 6.5 years, did you hear that, in the industry, she transitioned from a recruiting-focused network marketing wellness company to now building a business she loves with a winning culture, proven systems, science-backed products, and leadership. So I am going to welcome you before I tell you about this, before I introduce her to you. I do want to tell you a little bit about her backstory when it comes to her organization and her customer pod and how much she has just absolutely taken something from the ground of restarting and just built it into a massive asset. So she is a Director 1, okay, so Director 1, and she is a Platinum 2. Platinum 1, Director 1 and Platinum 1. So what that means is she has 5,000 points, over 25 customers on the customer side. The thing that you might be thinking to yourself if you're on the fence of coming in is we have a dual-sided comp plan. So people like Valerie, who were in a company that were recruiting, you have to recruit, you don't make a paycheck, love to come over to social retail because we're basically affiliate marketing on steroids where you can earn up to 36% just helping people get started on hero products. But then we also have another side of the comp plan, which is the builder side. So if you are a leader, and what we find in social retail, since every person has a referral code, is that they holistically start becoming a leader without intention. So as a Director 1, she has 12,000 organizational points. So she is definitely building something, a legend in the making. And welcome to the floor, Miss Valerie Macko. I can't wait for you to share your story.
Yay! I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for that incredible introduction, Michelle. So yes, I've been in the network marketing industry now for 7.5 years. I cannot believe it. And 6.5 of those years spent at the former health and wellness company that Michelle was speaking of. And ironically, this is where I first met my incredible business partner and bestie and the most powerhouse leader ever, and our host of today's call, Michelle. Just wild how it all is full circle here. But I decided to make the decision to actually link arms with Michelle and John here at Modere about 10 months ago. And gosh, has it completely exceeded my expectations and has been an incredible journey so far. But let me take you back a bit on when I first started, and I first made the leap into network marketing over 7 years ago because I was definitely skeptical. I had no idea what the heck this was. What the heck would I be joining? Is this a pyramid scheme? No way, I can't. Plus, I loved my career, a career that required a total of 6 years of hard work, dedication in college, a master's degree, to even actually practice. But my heart changed with preemies. I brought home preemie twins, and then I felt it even more then once my second daughter was born. I just craved more time with them. And making that decision to leave my job was not easy. And I couldn't have imagined where it would lead me because, I had no social media background. I had no marketing or business experience, no Instagram, no TikTok, very little following. I hated being on live video. I had family who were not supportive, and 50 pounds of postpartum weight to lose. But, you guys, it was the vision that drew me into this industry. It was so powerful. And before achieving my 50-pound weight loss and a powerhouse biz to boot, what I did have was the vision, and that right there was my superpower. Michelle and I met actually at a Diamond Leadership Retreat in Destin, Florida. I can't believe it was 5 years ago. I feel like I've known Michelle for what seems like forever, but you had to earn a spot to actually be there and have a room in the mansion. And at 5 months, I was 5 months postpartum, my newborn on my hip, and can I just tell you, like, how like even then, Michelle just lit up a room, and she had us all on the floor laughing so hard at her stories. She was everything, and I wanted everything I wanted to be around, and she embraced that same type of go-getter, no excuse, mom boss attitude that I had, and we instantly clicked. So at that point of being in the biz for over 2 years, being in this industry, I was in it to win it. I was at the top of my game, being at the top 0.01% leaders in the company with multiple diamonds and multiple business centers, earning free exclusive trips from LA, Texas, Bahamas, Mexico, Punta Cana, you name it. I mean, we were doing this in 5-star hotels and earning quarterly leadership bonuses that just like made all of my team and I's efforts more impactful. But as Michelle quickly started to rise through the ranks, and our volume, team numbers, and recruit were always neck to neck. We realized the power and potential we could have if we teamed up together. So we decided it was time to run power hours, monthly challenge groups for our team to bring fire, motivation, and share what was working for us and how simple, when put into place, our team could grow a team and then have the same opportunity for growing their income. For the longest time, I truly believe my former company was where I'd leave my legacy, something my kids would maybe even one day do or be a part of. But about 2 years ago, I started to feel a shift, a pull in my heart and my mind, and the vision and the mission of the company were no longer aligning with my personal values and my mission and vision for the future for myself and my team. And it was exhausting continuing to hold ranks and relying on income that was driven on my recruiting new recruits each and every month. So it was time I started to do the research and was looking into a few other companies that I thought I could align and partner with. And once it was evident that there was nothing left than to jump, I made the bold decision to close that chapter, leaving me in what I can best describe as a life quake. I describe this as a life quake as like a significant, sudden, unexpected shift in the trajectory of my life that initially it feels devastating, but it has the beneficial outcome of catalyzing personal growth, transformation, and rebirth. And I remember initially how emotionally invested I was. I was worrying, crying. I didn't know if I was actually making the best decision to move forward, and just worrying how different life could and would be. But once I realized and then I released that old energy, allowing the space to accept and move forward, it was as if an incredibly debilitating weight was lifted, and it quickly turned into pure excitement because a new door was opening, one that felt so right for me and my family. So transitioning to Madeira has been the best decision because let me tell you, I had no idea how transformative this bioavailable, backed by science liquid collagen could be. I had no idea the innovative state-of-the-art products. I didn't even know really what Madeira was. I didn't know what I was stepping into or, the incredible results and testimonials I see. But what blew me away even more was the time flexibility brought to you by these simple, duplicatable systems. Because, yes, you're not recreating the wheel here, and how incredibly impactful the ATM system can be. In my previous company, I was constantly on Zoom, scheduling meetings. I was on the phone constantly all the time and completely maxing out my time. And now I can work from my phone in Power Pockets, that's what I call it, or Sunshine topics in my day and still be fully present for my kids who are all four in competitive traveling sports and keep us extremely busy. So along with coming from a company with this binary comp plan, here, the dual-sided comp plan we have is a game changer, because whether you're someone who loves to share products you believe in or you're ready to recruit and build a team, there's a path for you to win. And this right here is gold. This is the piece I know my team and I were missing, because ultimately I wanted to see all of them win. I wanted them to be able to have success for their efforts, for helping their customers get started and make a true sustainable income from making an impact. And while I could sit here and talk all day about the products and the opportunities, what has impressed me the most still at 10 months in is the culture and the leadership here at Modere, because I've been introduced to world-class leaders who have gone out of their way to help me and my team start strong, mentoring us every step of the way. And at 7 years into this industry, I've learned that everything rises and falls onto leadership. It truly is everything. This culture is about winning, whether it's through the products, the business, or both. And I'm so stinking excited to be here and be a part of something so impactful. So I urge you, if you're feeling a pull on your heart, to just go for it. Whether it's changing companies, restarting your business, or joining our world of social retail, stop thinking about it and just start. But it all starts with belief. And I know Michelle touched on this. I mean, have you ever heard you are what you believe? Because it's so true. It takes consistent practice, but you can develop that incredible belief and that vision. And that's where I started. I just visualized it before I even had that transformation, before my business took off. And some of my tips where you can actually make that success happen, I'm going to give you right now. So I want you to start. If you're not doing it, visualize your success. See yourself reaching every goal, whether it's building your dream team, earning more, or achieving freedom. Your thoughts create your reality. So what's your big goal? Write it down. Start writing it down. Tip number 2, write it down. Put your goals on paper to make them real. What's your next goal? Is it getting healthy and grabbing 5 friends to do this with you? Is it signing up new partners to lock arms with and crush it and have so much fun, because it's so rewarding helping others get a hold of these incredible life-changing products? Is it giving yourself a raise and ranking up, because you are your own boss? You guys, it's the coolest thing ever. You're your own boss. Write it down. Write it down now. Tip number 3 is speaking it into existence. Declare that success every day, saying affirmations like, I am building a successful business, or I am a leader, or I am a strong, healthy mama. What is your goal, and what's your go-to affirmation? And my last tip is to take that consistent action, you guys. It's all about showing daily. Those small, consistent actions lead to big results, and that's where the compound effect comes in. But you've got to show up and let the people know you're open for business. Social media is your storefront, and if you aren't posting on your feed or your stories or creating curiosity and connections, how will anyone know your store is open? It's no excuses, just daily actions. So what's your one thing you're doing today to move your business forward? Ask yourself that. That is how you're going to make success happen. Align your mindset, your words, and your actions to achieve your dreams. And you have the power to create your success. The power's within you. You just got to start believing in yourself. So make the choice to take the chance to make the change, because it could be everything that you've ever dreamed of and more. And as I always say, here's to taking chances, living out loud, and building those dreams. You got this.
Mommy. What the heck? First and foremost, I better hear this on a live, because you literally just had me so in tune with your voice and your emotions that I stepped in dog poop. You rocked it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sure you're on the other line like, oh, my Lanta, and she is so right. Your mindset. Okay? If you want to be able to drink 100 ounces of water, you better start saying that you're so happy and you're so grateful that you are drinking 100 ounces of water. Now that you are. That's how you make things come true, and that's what she's done, and she's preyed on it, and that's why she is and has the success that she does have. But, girl, you need to say that on stage because that was fire. So, way to rock it. Super inspiring, beyond proud of you and all the things that you have done, especially with the family that you have and how close in age that they are and how you show up as a mom and how you show up as a wife and how you show up as a leader. So really inspiring, Val. Thank you so much for your time. I know that you're extremely busy. I'm so grateful. Jeff was on speaker, and I'm like, oh, my gosh, she's talking about me. Like, I remember the first time we were never even partners in our previous business. No. We were just friends. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of how things work over here because we all lean in with each other, and people who aren't a part of this with us, they're still a part of it with us in some type of way, and you just never know whose story you're going to hear that's going to make your rocking chair go from, stand still to rocking. So, Val, way to crush. Happy Saturday, and I love you, girl.
I love you, babe. Thank you.
You're welcome.